a lot of things is happening right now on planet Earth, my fellow Ethereans. Check out this article. Canada crackdown puts crypto to the test. Now, I've said a few times, once you start get the hang of cryptocurrency, what it is, how to store it, please take it off these exchanges, people. You keep hold of your own cryptocurrency in your own personal wallet, that you have the seed words, the password, the numbers, the pin numbers, whatever associated with that wallet. If you have your cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange like Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, OKX, etc., they are holding your cryptocurrency for you. They can do anything they want with that cryptocurrency, people, at any moment in time. They can cut off your access to that crypto. So that's why it's very important that you get used to the decentralized world and starting to take ownership of your own assets, your own funds. Don't leave a big portion of your money on these platforms, because they can do anything with pressure from, the government, whatever government that's giving pressure. They can do anything. So, people, and this is what's going down in Canada and the truckers, for any of you people out there that may know or not know about it. I'm not going to go into anything deep about the Canada's truckers protests, but I think it's something to do with the COVID stuff and the vaccinations and etc. But I haven't looked into it too deep, so I really can't even give a real, good viewpoint on the situation. But this is one of the things about centralized governments taking control of our stuff, and people were donating to these truckers via, I think it's one of these third-party platforms, PayPal, or one of those platforms. GoFundMe, that's right. And they cut it off. They locked the funds, people, from the truckers accessing the funds that were being donated to them from people all over the world. And that's a form of centralized control. We fed up of it, innit? We don't need that no more. We can control our own stuff. So, as I said, each of these centralized and decentralized platforms, they have their place. But use them wisely. Use them wisely and know the pros and cons with both of these different types of dApps, applications and platforms that we use in this cryptocurrency ecosphere. Because it's very important, people, because as I said, if you go to this article by protocol.com, you can read up on it. I ain't going to go into it too deep, but self-custody of your own funds, people, is utmost important, along with security. Okay? As I said, they can give up that crypto. They can stop you from getting the access in that crypto. Coinbase, Binance, all of these centralized exchanges. But when you're dealing with decentralized exchanges, like the soon one to be dropped, PulseX, all my PulseX family out there, right, right. Platforms like that, PulseX, which is soon will be launched. The sacrifice day for that ends tomorrow, people. So all those people that got involved in the PulseX sacrifice, right? So congrats. But even if you didn't get involved, don't worry. When it launches in the next few weeks, hopefully that date hasn't been announced. I don't know when exactly, but when it does, people, and PulseChain, you can get involved, because obviously they will be accessible via different exchanges out there, including PulseX. So keep your eyes peeled on that. In fact, as I'm mentioning PulseX, we got to give it to Richard Hart. Richard Hart yesterday, within the last 24 hours, he done a debate with our good old friend Peter Schiff. Peter's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I agree with him on some points, and other points I disagree with him. But you know, just like I agree with Richard on a few points, and I disagree with him on a few points. But hey, it was an okay debate. I mean, I think it went a bit haywire toward in the middle somewhere, but yeah, Richard handled himself from my point of view. Peter needs help, man. Peter, if you listen to this, right? If somebody sent you this video from Ether9 TV, B-Fan, go and get your head checked out, Pete. Serious, Pete. Serious. It's not good. It's not good. The numbers speak for themselves, and you're denying the data. You're denying the facts, Pete. I know sometimes facts, when it comes to us, it's hard to digest. Sometimes a lot of people dismiss it, even though it makes sense. And we do that as human beings. We're stupid like that. But come on, Pete. Get it together. Anyway, go and check out that video. Go to Richard Hart's YouTube channel and check out that video, people. Absolutely. Woo! And you know what? Another great video that I saw the other day was this video on Bankless. Go and check out Dr. Sian Proctor
the Jedi
on Afrofuturism, NFTs, space, and more. Being interviewed by this lady here, Carly Riley. So great interview by this woman here. And Dr. Sian, she's just stepped into the space in the last 2 years, people. And in fact, she's the first black woman to navigate around the planet a few times. Yeah, she actually manning the aircraft. Gangster. Yeah, she's a G. Jeez. Anyway, yo, that's what I'm saying. Women are taking the lead. Men, sit back, chill out. Let the women step up, do their thing right now. Oh my days. I see a more matriarchal society coming our way instead of this patriotical society. Those words, man, those words, right? Coming our way. Patriotic meaning society ruled by men, and matriarchal society ruled by women. So that's what's happening right now. It's there for those people who see it. Some people don't see it, and that's cool. But I see it. B-Fam sees it. But great interview. Go and check it out for those people that are naysayers to NFTs and don't think NFTs are gonna be around. Yo, you better think again. Yo, people, you better think again, especially in the black artist space. You know, creative arts. Where's my black people at? Come on, where's my Africans at? Come on, no matter where you are on the planet. Where's my Sabians at? Come on. Where's my Nigerians at? Come on. Come on. Come on. All of you, no matter where you are. Come on. For all you creative people, get involved. This woman will inspire you. I'm telling you right now. She inspired me. Whoa. Big. That's why I'm bringing it to you. To make you guys aware of this, what's going on, what's taking place. Because that's what we're doing it. We share information so we can take from it what we need from it to progress and have a better life. Be it financially, mentally, spiritually, soulfully, physically, whatever. Anyway, B-Fam's going off. I'm going on again. Now, let's get back to the markets, people. Let's get back to the markets. Right now, jeez, the markets are, ooh. People, the fear and greed index right now. Last time I saw it, it was sticky, people. It was sticky. It was around 20. It was sticky, people. And I get it. I get it right now. I do get it. I mean, look at the prices right now. Bitcoin's at 35, just under 36,000. Ethereum just below 2,500. People, it's bleeding. And people, when, as I've said, you have to know this. You have to get this in your head. When when Mama Bitcoin moves, everything else in the market moves right behind her, just like ducklings following Mama Duckling. These ducklings, these other cryptocurrencies, they follow Bitcoin like Mama Duckling, right? Wherever she goes, they're right behind her. Price go up, they're right behind her. Price go down, they're right behind her. You get few anomalies. yeah, you get you know, a few chickens just come out of the line and do their own thing and do some crazy acrobatics. But hey, you got to be on point to find them. You got to do your due diligence to find them, right? So when Bitcoin goes down 5, 10%, 8%, these altcoins will go down 15, 20% plus people, 30% in some cases, more in some cases people, depending on you're on some real degenerate altcoin out there and it's the market cap is so small you can't even see it. Right? It's so small you can't even see the market cap. It doesn't even exist. Right? So it's very high risk. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out here. Right? So I know your portfolios are feeling it. Mine is feeling it. Oh my days, it's a bloodfest out there, people. It's a ghoul fest. And right now, with what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, apparently in the last few hours, it seems to be going down, people, or going up. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what the problem is with y'all human beings. It's crazy. Why can't you people just chill out? I mean, you take things to the extreme, like to such an extreme where, you know what, I'm gonna pick up some weapons and start killing people. I'm fed up. I want that thing. You don't give me a certain. Well, all right, I'm coming in there, innit? Guns blazing. That's my negotiation, innit? I want your oil, your diamonds, whatever. You're not giving it to me at a certain price, or you're not giving it to me for free. All right, I'm coming in there with my boys, and we're getting to war over this thing here. That's what it's a disagreement, people. It's a disagreement, and when it gets to extremes, it goes to war. It goes to fisticuffs or bullet cuffs. So when these things happen, as I said, every market gets affected. Now, as I'm saying with cryptocurrency right now, people, it's looking ugly. We go to the charts. Oh my days, people. I mean, right now, we are coming to the end of Feb, and it's looking like a red month, and that would be 4 consecutive red months in Bitcoin. Down, down, down. Now, obviously it's a downtrend, isn't it? Right? Can't deny that, right? So the last time we saw 4 months consecutive was back in 2014, around July, and then it ended in October 2014. Then we had a little 1 month up, and then another 2 months down, people. So I'm not saying this was going to happen now, but what I'm trying to say is, because of the state of the world at the moment, just come out of a crazy pandemic, scamdemic, plandemic, whatever demic you want to call it, right? And now we've got bully boys on the planet putting up some steam and going in hard on certain people for whatever reason. It's creating a lot of uncertainty in the markets, whatever market that you are invested in. And these things you must be aware of, especially if you're new to this place, right? You have to be aware of everything is connected to everything, no matter what you think, right? So these things have an effect, cause and effect on all things in that ecosphere, no matter how big or small, no matter what scale, no matter what time frame you're looking at it from. 5 minutes, an hour, a day, a month, a year, decades, whatever. So this could have a devastating effect. Let's get to reality now. This could have a devastating effect on the Bitcoin price. Because if this blows out proportion, people will be panicking in all markets, and they will be selling whatever assets because they're in fear. It's just a human nature thing. That's what happens. But at least we know, right? We know why these things happen, and we can be on whatever happens. We can have a plan to do certain things, and that's all it's about. Having a plan. If Bitcoin goes up, you have your plan. If Bitcoin goes down, you have your plan. If Bitcoin goes sideways, you have your plan. Know what to do beforehand so you don't panic. And that's the art of this investing and trading game. Always have a plan, because if you don't plan, well, you plan to fail. And we don't want that right now. So, as I said, Bitcoin is looking ugly it's looking ugly, people. I'm going to be honest, it's looking ugly. I mean, I'm not saying that we may not, obviously it looks high probability, because remember, nothing is certain. What I'm saying right now is not certain. It's not guaranteed. I can't see the future, and nor can anybody else out there tell you what the price is going to be tomorrow, next week, next month, etc. Nobody knows. Let's get that clear, people. So when you come across people claiming that, yeah, Bitcoin's going to be at so and so price on so and so day at so and so time, yeah, you may go, oh yeah, please don't fall for that crap. It's all based on probability. Nothing is guaranteed a certain when you're doing technical analysis or fundamental analysis. Nothing is certain, right? But if we bounce back down here around 29,500, give or take, and buyers come in and start buying up Bitcoin and hold it at that level, then, there may be a possibility that we could bounce back up just like it happened down here. That would be a nice double bounce. And that is a bullish scenario. But in the case of where there's war about to kick off on the planet, or a major, there's always wars going on the planet, but another major one, then this could just null that action that would, on a high probability would happen. But because of what's taking place, we could be going down even further, people, down into the abyss. And don't take this literally, but we could see Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins in the market, some of them do another 50%, 100% plus haircut if major events happen to do with this scenario. No joke. We could get a quick wick down, people. A quick wick down to 20 grand and change, maybe. It's possible. It's very possible, people. It's very possible in terms of what's taking place. If the Russia and Ukraine thing was not happening, I wouldn't even be going there right now. I would say, yeah, it's obviously it's probable, but I would say now, more than likely we double bounce strongly, boom, boom, boom. We're still in a bit bull market, boom, boom, boom. But right now, people, it ain't looking good. Just from BFAM's perspective, and I could be totally 100% wrong, because as I said, it's just looking at the chart, what's going on, fundamentals, the fundamentals of what's taking place, the sentiment. So I'm looking at all these three things and just giving my own perspective on it. Because if I don't make up my mind, who else is going to make up my mind for me, people? Nobody. Right? So I've got to make my own decisions. In the same way, you have to make your own decisions with your own portfolio. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do, people. Because at the end of the day, each and every one of us is in a different situation in terms of our portfolios in this game. So don't feel no way if you have to sell and reallocate that money and just sit on the sidelines and wait to see what happens in the market. Because as I said, I've seen this play already, people. I've seen Bitcoin go from 8 grand to 4 grand in the space of 24 hours and change. And the rest, you can imagine what happened to the rest of the market, right? So it happens, people, and that was back in 2020 with the COVID. So, and that was a major event. So the point I'm trying to make is we are at another pinnacle in time where we are at a major event that's taking place on planet Earth, and these things have an effect on all markets, including crypto. So that's all I'm trying to make you guys aware of. Don't be too scared. In fact, don't be scared at all. Wipe that scared business out of your mind. There's no need to fear, right? Because as I said, these are the types of price action that happens in a up and coming new technology stroke asset class, and things outside of the technology itself has an effect on the market of that technology. And this is just one of those scenarios, another scenario that we are going through. So it will be okay, people. We'll get through it. We will all find out how low or how high we're going to go over the next few months. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out those 2 YouTube videos that I showed you, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with your friends and family out there. And also don't forget to check out all the links in the description of the video. So have a nice evening, day, afternoon, wherever you are on the planet. Peace and love.